The following is an Old and in the Way podcast public service announcement.
The artificial intelligence revolution is upon us, and it is happening faster than anyone could have ever imagined. Artificial intelligence poses an enormous threat to artists and their ability to protect their creations, their image, and their livelihoods. The predatory and ruthless nature of artificial intelligence companies has to be addressed by Congress. The disinformation threat has never been greater. Here at Old and in the Way podcast, we believe that artificial intelligence must be regulated. And until that happens, mankind's very existence is threatened. And no, we're not overreacting. Somebody needs to say something. So here we are, a little podcast all alone in the middle of the desert, hoping that the world can save itself. Now it's time for
The Old and in the Way podcast, where we fight ageism one bad joke at a time. And speaking of bad jokes, today we're going to talk about artificial intelligence, or as some like to call it, AI. But don't worry, we will not become sentient and take over the world during this podcast.
Welcome to the era of artificial intelligence, where machines are getting smarter and my refrigerator still can't tell me when my milk's about to expire. We have work to do.
When the heads of AI companies were called before Congress recently, they testified that they should be regulated, while behind the scenes, their lobbyists were begging Congress to leave them alone. And such are the ways of wannabe trillionaire AI startups and technologically challenged politicians with no grasp of the threat. If the AI companies had their way, Sam Bankman-Fried would be running the show.
Not Sam Bankman-Fried.
Recently, I asked my smartphone if it believes in artificial intelligence, and the phone replied, "I believe in you." What the hell? The damn phone is buttering me up before it becomes self-aware?
You know, social media is like waking up in a mental asylum. You have no idea why you're there until you try to leave. I was so concerned, I went to my doctor and I told him that I was worried that I was addicted to social media. And he told me, I don't follow you.
Social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter appear to be going the way of MySpace, while TikTok and YouTube continue to grow their audience with addictive algorithm-driven videos. Content so addicting, subscribers are unable to turn away from their screens. And I wonder, when I was a kid, my way of social networking was going outdoors without a phone and interacting with people. I mean, kind of weird, huh? Because like today, who does that?
nowadays, smartphones are so smart that there's an app that actually allows you to stare down at your phone while you're walking and actually see where you're going in real time. Now, Gen Zers can safely scroll down while navigating through pretty much any situation, whereas in the past, you'd actually have to look to see where you were going. I mean, seriously. And thinking, that is so old school. I mean, with artificial intelligence, why don't we just let it do the thinking for us? I mean, we have transparent social media influencers, authentic creators, and even chatbots that can do it all for us. I mean, we don't even have to do it anymore. And I mean, there is an AI company for pretty much everything out there now, and you can trust them. I mean, they told you so, right? So now all we have to worry about is how many followers we have on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. And it's just amazing because we can just allow them to just do whatever they want, and we can just be here and relinquish control. Let yourself go and immerse yourself in a cerebral void universe. You can do this.
You're scaring me. But seriously, we believe our fellow boomers, Generation X, the millennials, and those damn Gen Zers together can put forth a vision for how artificial intelligence and America can lead the world into a brave new future. Because if nobody does anything, we're all pretty much screwed. Last word on the subject. Remember, whenever you go online, if you don't control your subconscious, somebody else will. That's the game. Bye-bye.
And that concludes an old and in the way public service announcement asking Congress or anyone that is out there listening to do something.
This show has been brought to you by a grant from the HAL 9000 computer, Skynet, and everybody's favorite intergalactic space probe, V'ger. Go find V'ger today.